All right. So if you want to start on your back, you can, if that's more supportive, or you can start seated. So we'll just spend a few moments really kind of dropping into the space, just letting that day be behind us. Not like we're forgetting it and the lessons or that we're not appreciative of it, but we're just going to land where we are. Yeah, get those eyes covered. And allow yourself to be where you are. Not just now, but off the mat in front of that computer too. Let that driven self drop in. Let that self-compassionate part drop in. Let all your parts be here and drop in. Let out the breath and let that be so. And let's hear this quote from Baron Baptiste. He says, "Giving up control has little appeal in a culture of high achievers. They will ask for help becoming more confident in their poses, for help in having more stamina, or help feeling more empowered. Rarely will someone ask how to give anything up or how to surrender. But consider that through surrender, there is the possibility of discovering a whole new kind of power beyond any that you can muster up yourself. But consider that through surrender, there is the possibility of discovering a whole new kind of power beyond any that you can muster up yourself." So we're going to surrender to possibility tonight. To possibility of discovering whatever it is that our current situation is there to show us. We don't have to choose between being a high achiever and surrendering. Surrendering doesn't mean we don't achieve highly. We don't choose between power and surrender. We can be in both and know that they are in each other. Let's open ourselves up to possibility to discover. Letting that intellectual mind rest. Just letting those sensations in the body talk to us. We can listen to what that gut feeling says, or we can listen to what that little bit of nervous stress is telling us. just by holding space for possibility. Let's open up with the sound of a single Om. You can chant it if you'd like, or you can just listen, be in the vibration. Let's exhale. Inhale. Om. And then maybe bringing yourself up to a seat or off the floor, just so we can set up for this restorative practice that we've got for ourselves tonight. Setting up for our first shape. Our first shape will usher us into possibility of discovery. If you have your bolster, bring your bolster flat, or if it's a couch cushion. And then if you have a towel or a blanket or like a sweatshirt, something you can roll up to put under your neck, whatever's handy, just bring it kind of to where that neck might rest on the bolster, because that's going to be really supportive. Just giving ourselves as much nourishment as we can. So place that roll on the bolster. And then beside the bolster, if you have blocks or if you have pillows, bring them to the side, because where we're headed is we'll bring our low back to the bolster. We're going to lie back on the bolster. If you need to recline the bolster, kind of lift it off the ground, you can. I have mine flat. You can have it flat or reclined on a block. Lie back. Bring your back to the bolster. The chest is lifted. And then you've got your blocks or pillows at your sides. So the arms are just a little off the floor. If you want, you can bring your feet mat distance apart. Let the knees fall together. You can bring them feet in butterfly. Maybe put something underneath the knees. You can send the legs long. Or if you have another bolster, you can bring a bolster underneath the legs. So really, whatever is going to just allow you to sink into that surrender. And knowing that you're not committed to anything. If you get into the shape and then all of a sudden it starts to not feel so surrendery, then just move and shift in whatever way you need. Can we trust that our highest self brought us to this moment in time, to this exact situation, in order to teach, so we can grow in a way that we never could have grown otherwise. Remembering that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. That this is for the development of our spirit. allowing yourself to drop into the space of support and discovery. Relax the lower jaw and let the mouth fall open. Maybe the tongue comes off the roof of the mouth. Imagine the crown of your head open to receive wisdom, to receive serenity of mind and spirit. That the body might rest. Your soul led you to be exactly where you are right now. There's a power that's orchestrating more than we could ever imagine. That's brought us to this time right now. We can trust, we can surrender. Just imagine yourself being surrounded by divine light. Surrounded by peace and compassion. A sacred space to discover and be open, to surrender and open to power. Let's draw a breath in. Let it leave the body. And then another breath. And exhale. Another breath in. Exhale, let it go. And giving yourself as much time as you need right now in this moment. And also giving yourself as much time as you need in life off the mat. Our next shape is just a gentle little twist. We'll lift off the bolster. We can move that pillow that's on the right side. Just move it out of the way. Lift off the bolster. Remove that neck support. And then bring the bolster to the side of the right leg. Fly back flat on the floor for just a moment and feel that spine flat on the ground, the legs on the ground. Yeah, to kind of feel it neutral after that. Little back support with the previous shape. And then when you're ready, we'll draw that left knee in. Just roll over kind of onto the right side and let that left knee come onto the bolster. And you can roll all the way onto your right side. You can come onto a pillow on your right side and lie down. Or if you want, you can kind of bring more the back to the ground and that knee. So it's kind of more of a twist. So it's really up to you and what you want to feel in the body. So whether you're on your side or whether you're more on your back, just give yourself the time to settle in and that time to really drop in. Sometimes surrender is something we have to learn. For some, stepping into power is something to learn. So wherever we're at on the spectrum, just allowing those two to meld together. Be in both. The eyelashes rest, the top on the bottom, closing the eyes gently. Letting the eyes rest in the back of the head. Let the forehead soften and let your face relax. And allow all expression to fall from your face. Let the palms relax. And as you sink into stillness, that nervous system begins to settle.
recalibrate. Let's draw a breath in. Maybe hold the top and then let the breath go. And then breathe in. Pause at the top. Exhale, let the breath go. And another breath in. Pause. And exhale. And we'll come into a reclined butterfly. So lift that left knee off of the bolster. Move the bolster off to the side. You can bring your pillows or your blocks underneath each knee, but bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees come out to the side. And if that's not quite accessible to bring your soles of the feet together, then the soles of the feet can be apart. But let those knees kind of drop to the side. Maybe you just come with one leg long first and the right knee is out and switch part way. Otherwise, reclined butterfly with maybe some blocks under the knees, because what makes our restorative practice so nourishing is that we don't have effort. We don't have to hold our knees up or engage those adductors. It's not a muscle practice, it's a resting practice. So really bringing those props in. Since I'm not around to put them under the knees, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And then drop right back in to that sacred space inside your heart. This practice of surrender, this practice of power, this amalgam of the two. If the mind wanders, maybe just bring awareness to the rise and fall of your belly. Let's feel the belly rise in the in-breath. And feel it drop in on the out-breath. Inhale, the belly rises. Exhale, the belly drops. Feel the breath and the belly rise. And then exhale, letting the breath go. Let's send that left leg long this time. And then finding that bolster, tracking it down wherever it wandered off to, bring it over to the left side. And then with that bolster on the left side of the body, let that right leg come over across the left leg and onto the bolster. And then maybe you rest entirely on your left side, or maybe your back is on the floor and that leg is the only thing that's kind of over to the left. Letting the shape kind of choose itself. This side might be different than the other side. Maybe the other side is completely different. Just dropping into that stillness. Letting the shape take you deep inside that sacred space within your heart. your mind wanders, we bring your awareness to your chest. Maybe notice the heart beating into the chest. With your awareness on your breath. Just notice the chest suspend on the inhale. And fall in on the exhale. And up. And down. And up. And back down. And then when you're ready, making your way to your expression, your variation of Shavasana, I believe it's going to best support your energy tonight. Maybe that's a bolster under the knees. Maybe it's a reclined butterfly. Whatever you need to offer yourself, just really listen. And just bring it into your space. And we'll be here together to hold space together, this collective consciousness. those synchronicities that seem to happen over and over when we're apart. Now together, sharing space, just dropping in to that oneness, that connection. Relaxing the right leg and the right arm, the right foot and the right hand. The left foot, the left hand, the left arm, the left leg. The whole body rest. Let the head relax. And as we rest in Shavasana, I'm just going to chant the mantra Om. Fill our space with that sacred vibration, that supportive vibration that connects all beings, all things. Om. You can stay in Shavasana. If you'd like to come to a seat, you can come to a seated position to close our time together. Let's just sit together for a few breaths, a few moments. Now let's exhale. Inhale. Shanti, shanti, shanti.